Juan Rodriguez.
Juan, what is your position?
I am the Lebanon County Special Operation HazMat Material Chief.
Okay, and on a day like today, which is blizzard conditions outside, you take on additional duties.
One of my primary additional duties when it comes to storm like what we're having here is I'm always out on the field, so I'm familiar with some of the areas in the county. So I go and I pick up nurses for the prisons, and essentials people that need to be where they have to be at.
Okay. And what's it like out there, Juan?
Out there, well, I recommend if you don't have to go nowhere, don't go nowhere. And I also recommend tomorrow to try to stay off the roads, since emergency vehicles are going to be out, plows are going to be out. That way they can do their job.
Did you have any trouble driving?
As we drive through it, we stick to the main emergency snow routes. A lot of the side streets, you can't get in them. So some of the personnel that we picked up, we asked them if they could meet us at one of the main roads.
All right, and how about the windshield wipers? Are they keeping thawed out for you?
It's always a challenge on weather like this, especially when the wind picks up. It does take a beating on the wipers. We have to keep cleaning them as we go along, but it's just nature of the beast.
Did you run into anybody that was actually stuck?
As we were driving around, we seen city PD and a lot of the counties, law enforcement, and their road crews getting people that were unstuck. We seen quite a few people that were stuck today who thought because they had front-wheel drive, it would get them through this kind of weather. When the snow is this deep, front-wheel drive and people with four-wheel drive can get stuck.
I can't help but notice, I believe you have a Spanish accent. Are you bilingual?
Yes.
And did you have to use your bilingual skills today?
Actually, yes. As we were traveling through the north side of the city, it seems like when there's vehicles off the road, there's people walking on the street. Sidewalks, a lot of the sidewalks could not be clear right away, so they walked the street. So I actually, in Spanish, told a group of kids, you gotta move off to the side. Or I will put on the red lights to see the red light flashing. They will move off to the side.
Okay, so that's handy to have.
Yes.
I never thought about that before, but yeah, so that if they have questions, you can communicate and let them know what's going on and what the laws are at this time, because there are special things that say stay off the roads.
Right. And the sad thing is that if they're out shoveling or they're out walking, they're not paying attention to the media, so they don't get the message.
Very good point. You've been on since what time today?
I got dispatched to come in to pick up the first person at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness. It is, I think, after 6 o'clock, because they did a change of guard at the 911 dispatch center.
So right now it's 6:30.
Oh, Juan, you must be exhausted.
I'm a little tired, but it's part of it. After being involved in emergency service for so many years.
How many years?
I was a volunteer firefighter for 36 years. 22 of them was with the City of Fire, Lebanon Bureau of Fire,
Okay.
which is not the Lebanon Fire Department.
All right. Well, thank you for all your hard work today. We are truly grateful for everything you've done and for informing the citizens as well this afternoon.
Yeah, they have to be aware of what's going on. This is where the city has to be pulled together, townships, and all the people, help the neighbors,
The whole
help the
county.
senior. It is one big group effort to get through this.
A group effort, and we got to be like family and care for each
And
other.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But whatever difference you have aside, if you have a snow blower and your neighbor doesn't have one, clear out their area. And that way, all they have to worry about is shoveling what's left.
Just don't throw it in the street.
For now, stay off the road. If you don't have to travel at all this weekend, don't do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And your name is?
Carl Winsler,
Carl, what do you do?
Planning Officer, Lebanon County Emergency Management Agency.
Okay, Carl, It seems to me you've been on the road since what time this morning?
We got on the road about anywhere between 4:30 5 o'clock this morning.
You're kidding, I had no idea. Well, what's going on out there? Tell me.
Say we have a lot of disabled vehicles we saw this morning. Most of the roadways now at this point are down to either like one lane or nearly impassable whatsoever. The roads are just absolutely horrible out there. So we have a four-wheel drive vehicle, and we have the four-wheel drive on all day, and we're actually getting stuck in some places.
Okay.
It's getting to the point where it's just completely impassable whatsoever. A blizzard warning for our entire area. It's not safe for anyone to be out in the roadway right now.
So the wind is whipping?
Yeah, very high winds, just blowing roads shut. It's not safe to be out whatsoever. Just for everyone's safety, everyone's safety.
Well, I heard that some places have travel bans on. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. Say travel bans. I know here in Lebanon City there's a travel ban. Say whatever it takes, you should not be on the roadway at all. Just emergency vehicles only, and health and public safety as well. We've run into a lot of people actually walking on the street. We've had to dodge people left and right. The number of people that are actually walking on the street is actually increasing in the last couple hours. It's not safe for anyone to be out there whatsoever.
Where on earth are they going?
Honestly, they have sleds. They're just walking. I think they're just walking out to see what's going on out there, and they want to get out of their houses. But with the way the wind is, the way it's still snowing, it's not safe for anyone.
So they're not carrying snow shovels like they're going to help somebody get shoveled out.
No. Some people are carrying shovels. However, about 90% of the people that we've seen this afternoon, they have nothing whatsoever. They're just out for a nice walk.
Well, what happens when you come upon a disabled vehicle?
We radio into our dispatch center here, and they notify the proper police departments within their jurisdictions. Okay,
and can you tell me who are you picking up? Why are you on the road personally?
So we started this morning between like 4 and 4:30. We went to pick up a dispatcher for work this morning, and from there we've gotten various requests from different county agencies like the prison, central booking. We'll pick up prison guards, take them to and from work, and as well as we have some scheduled this evening here for some city police officers to go pick them up to bring them into work.
Okay. What kind of advice would you give to people?
Like I said before, it is at all possible to stay off the roadways. Let everyone know that you're safe, that all the roads are clear, that way emergency vehicles, ourselves included, we're able to get to the employees' houses. That way they're able to get to work safely, and we're able to get them there safely.
What are you driving that you aren't getting stuck yourself?
So we have a four-wheel drive F450. Even with the four-wheel drive fully engaged the entire day, we're getting stuck with all the snow drifts on the roadways, and some of the roadways are nearly impassable, even with a four-wheel drive vehicle. Our vehicle sits higher than most vehicles, and it was nearly. We were basically pushing the snow like a plow with our front bumper.
And how high is that, the top of your grill?
I would say probably close to maybe 2.5 feet. Again, just be safe if you have to be out in the roadways. For all the first responders, public safety personnel, just be safe, and if you're at home, just stay at home, relax, spend time with your family, and go out when it's actually safe to be on the roadways.
Appreciate everything you're doing out there today.
No, thank you.
Thank you
so much.